Hello, this is Game Let's Go with Dench Boy and just Jaynard, no Mr. A today, but still without Mr. A will be bringing you some good content. Today's episode is all about
And an awesome video.
Jaynard, do you mind sometimes? Anyway, we will be bringing some Jaynard, that's
E3
yeah,
roundups.
and this is kind of J nerd section. As you know, he's a nerd,
My thing.
and Mr. A can be bothered.
Because I was the only
Nah,
one who
just
bothered to
joking.
watch
But,
E3.
well, basically, I'm just gonna give him the stage, and I'll give my opinion as well at the end because I just like to be involved. But still, J nerd, we'll wait for you.
Let's do this. Right. E3 began with Microsoft. And this is where, sort of like, they turned a lot of people off the Xbox One. They started telling us some stuff. Half of it I didn't really mind about, but I can see why, like, people who are less fortunate maybe would not like it. And so, like, that's when they lost fans and people were going, no, we're going PS4. People who'd been with Xbox for years started going, we're going PS4 now. But recently they've started taking that all the way, so they're slowly getting their way back up, and they've said if they have to, they'll remove you have to pay for gold membership. On the upside, though, they did sort of like, they said sort of like for, what was it, the next, in July, August, September, and October and November, they'll pick 15 games. If you're on Gold, you can download 2 of them for free every month, but they'll, yeah. And, well, they've already started it with, like, Fable, and you can now get this Spartacus game for free. And, well, there's some...
Me, myself, I like to have a bit of point there. I like to say, I don't want to send the wrong impression. Before E3, the impression was Xbox was beating PS4. Let's be honest, they were beating them, weren't they? But the thing is, I think just a lot of people have just been slaves to what's been said. So I mean, some people just said, "Oh, this," like you'd hear a mate say something about how bad the Xbox was, and it was a trend. It took overnight though. It wasn't. It literally was instant overnight. Loads of people on Facebook, all of our friends just commenting this about Xbox. Now, I just like to say, then came the free, they talked about the PS4, and I think Jano just, I know yourself not a fan of the PS4, but to be fair, you have to comment on it, don't we?
It was okay for a new console.
To me myself, I thought it is decent. It's better than the 360, but it's not better than the one. But there's merits to it which someone like me I would like because it's got that kind of freedom. It's basic more, and where Xbox is more kind of, some people don't want the stuff, some people don't see it as needed as well, don't they? And that's what I think what persuaded people to go with PS4 and E3. Okay, PS4 won. Now.
Oh, well, yeah, it did. But as they say, you can win the battle, but you won't win the war.
Well, maybe they will. But
anyway, we'll continue with some games. Awesome games. We got our first look at the Battlefront remake, which surprisingly ain't Battlefront 3. This is a remake of the first one, which is, I guess it's alright. I just want some good multiplayer, strong gameplay. But it's made by EA, so I'm expecting like some Battlefield
some
sort of
crappy
stuff
servers.
Here. We got to look at the. Yeah, well, now that they're sort of like friends with Microsoft, I hope they improve the servers. Because I think Microsoft will help them out. When we got to see some EA, Battlefield on the PC about the skyscrapers. Now you can now take them down, which looks good. Then we got some Ghost gameplay, but to be fair, it just looked like Black Ops 2 gameplay. It looked, I guess, okay for a COD game, but
sorry.
Yeah, it wasn't that impressive compared to Battlefield.
I'd like to say something. I think people complain a lot on games that come out because they're not improved enough. And with these two new consoles are good consoles. Let's be honest, they are really good. Either one, if you're an Xbox fan, PS4 is still decent. PS4 fan, Xbox is still decent. And with these consoles, you got to remember with the new stuff they've added, the new tech we do not know of, because we're 360 is or PS4s. They will be able to produce much better games. That is a fact. We will have this new generation of games will be coming out. There's some new fantastic games you've never heard of before, maybe coming out. And myself, I'm looking forward to this.
All being made.
And I think both consoles, I would buy either two at the moment. That's how I stand. And I'm this happy, like, I'm happy with 360 still. I don't want to say it's crap and like I'm happy to get rid of it, because I was stuck with the 360 for a long time, and there's never been a moment when I've sat there and said, you know what, they should completely get rid of this and improve it by this. And
we'll continue with the
yeah,
game.
the games, like we done that last episode, didn't we? And we're doing. I think we've.
Well, the new ones for this year.
Overall, Jason, would you like to finish up? What prediction-wise, I want you to give? Its opinion, really.
Oh, I think Saints Row 4 is probably going to do very well. Ghost, it's always going to do well. Well, COD's always going to do well. Battlefield's going to do good. They announced Halo 5 thing. I don't know what they're going to title it now.
Jason, I just have to round off the episode there, sorry, because we're hitting the time. Thank you for watching. A few announcements before we go. The last ever episode of Pro Clubs today, the last ever on FIFA 13 Pro Clubs will be played today and uploaded as soon as possible. I'm storing all these Pro Clubs episodes. They may not be up, but they're all made and ready to be uploaded as soon as your holiday begins off school. And I'd just like to I'd like to just give a shout out here to Clumsy Joker. I've given a shout out to his channels quite often. He is the guy we've been watching this game. But yeah, as you can see, he won, you know. And thank you for watching Game Let's Go. And I just appreciate the fact that of these consoles, they've improved massively. And I think that's an overall fair view and not biased view and a fact. They are amazing consoles, and I think we can all agree on that. But thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to the video.